We're standing here in front of the Activision booth, in front of the Blur stand. So can you tell us what's new about Blur? What's different about it compared to your previous games?
Sure. Blur is a brand new racing franchise from Bizarre Creations. We love making Project Gotham, but we wanted to try something different and something new. So we've got Blur. We want to put the fun and excitement back into the racing. So you'll notice we've got a 20-car races, both online and offline, and it just makes for great wheel-to-wheel intense racing. Project Gotham was very more technical and more about the driving line, and usually it was you on your own on the track because it's you trying to earn kudos, whereas with Blur, you'll be in the thick of the field trying to work your way to first.
So what aspects of Project Gotham Racing are you bringing to the game, though? Because obviously you don't want to just scrap it all.
Oh no, so Bizarre Creations' core strengths are real-world locations, which we've got, licensed cars, which we've got, and great graphics and great-looking tracks, which we've also got. So we've kept Bizarre Creations' core strengths, but worked them in with Blur.
But can you tell us a little bit more about the racing, how it's different from the typical racing game? And
yeah, sure. Like I say, it's not it's not as technical as Project Gotham or some of the other races out there. We found races are becoming a bit niche and a bit almost like hardcore. It's putting a lot of people off. They're finding it difficult to get into races because it's so technical. They don't know what a driving line is. They don't know what the apex of the corners are. They just want to like pick up the controller and play. Everything's brand new, from the rendering to the game engine to the physics to the whole infrastructure, the whole network, social networking side of the game. It's all brand new, especially for Blur.
So when did the idea for Blur come up, and how long have you been working on it?
We've been working on Blur since we got bought out by Activision in 2007. And when Project Gotham 4 was finished, you know, we really wanted to reevaluate what we wanted to do. And Activision were like, hey, we want you to make us a racing game because that's what we specialize in. And we thought, look, you know, what do we want to do? What racing games do we want to make? And Blur is the result of that.
What's the experience like being, because you're fully owned by Activision these days, what's that transition been like for you?
It's been brilliant, you know. Activision have been a great publisher to work with. They haven't really come in and meddled with the way we work and the way we do stuff. They've really just left us alone and let us get on and create Blur. And it's just like the best of both worlds. We get to be like a independent developer model, but at the same time we've got this great publishing company behind us, Activision.
So to fans of Project Gotham Racing, will Bizarre ever go back to making a racing game like that again?
Maybe not strictly like that, but I'm sure they'll still find depth in Blur. We're still catering, trying to cater for that audience as well. So there's still a detail handling model in there, but it's a little bit like under the skin, as it were. It's not very exposed, but it's still there. And they'll find the power-ups we've got is like a great strategic element to the racing. And especially for online, we're going to let you create custom groups. So if you want to race in bumper cam, that's better. If you want to race in bumper cam, if you want to turn off power-ups, if you want to race just on Barcelona Oval, you can do that, and you and your friends can race in that group. So it's fully customizable online experience, the way you want to play.
And when will we get to play Blur?
Oh, you can find Blur in stores this fall for Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 and PC.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.